Falcons-Lions, this one went down to the final seconds. Matt Stafford hit Golden Tate for a touchdown pass that gave the Lions the victory, or so it seemed. The play would be reviewed and the call would be overturned, taking points off the board. A 10-second runoff was applied. Detroit had no timeouts left, and the Falcons would celebrate the 30-26 win. Certainly a brutal way for the Lions to lose. Dylan, what's your take on the 10-second runoff? Do you think that's a good thing?
You know, it's a vague area, and sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it can hurt the flow of the game. In this specific case, I have a problem with it because the call was touchdown on the field. I know the Lions risk that by running something between the hash over the middle of the field where Golden Tate's knee could have been down. By the ref's estimation live, he said touchdown. The ref that was right on the goal line looking across the plane of the end zone said touchdown and raised his arms. Now, once they went back and reviewed, and the review determined that the call should be overturned and that his knee should be down at the half-yard line, the 10-second runoff comes into play. And in this case, I think the ball has to be placed with a position for the offense to snap one more time, especially because they got the play wrong on the field. And then all of a sudden the review comes into play.
It's almost like the Lions were penalized.
Yes.
We're not able to run a play.
By a wrong call on the field.
Shouldn't be their fault.
All of a sudden, it's 12 seconds they snap. They have no timeouts, no ability to stop the clock. They hit Golden Tate. Touchdown, says the ref, right even with the plane. Now all of a sudden, well, let's see if we got it right. To be fair, I actually thought with many views at different angles, I thought he got in the end zone. I didn't think the knee actually hit.
I agree.
And then I thought he kind of spurted forward and crossed the ball over the plane of the end zone
and to your
before
point,
the knee went down.
The fact that they called it a touchdown on the field, I didn't see enough evidence to overturn it.
I agree. And normally that's what happens. They say, listen, we've got to go by the call on the field unless we have conclusive evidence to say.
Indisputable evidence.
It's different. I didn't see anything different that should have overruled that judge's ruling that it was a touchdown on the field. Then to further penalize the Lions and have the 10-second runoff rule, I think that's something that needs to be revisited with the collective bargaining and going forward with the Rules Committee. I just don't know that it serves the game as well as it could, and I think we can get more specific. Look, the NFL has no problem getting ultra-specific with rules and bylaws and .1A, .1.56. Get a little bit more specific to better serve the game. This was point A example of how it doesn't totally serve the game for a justified outcome. It looked like Matt Stafford and the fourth quarter kids, the cardiac comeback kids of the Lions, really deserved a better chance at getting in the end zone. And even if Golden Tate is down and you get 1 second on the clock to make a play, I think they could have gotten in the end zone and beat the Falcons today. In the end, I think you look at Coach Quinn and the Falcons, they're the lucky beneficiaries of a rule that is still a little vague and gray, in my opinion.
You talk about Stafford and the Lions being the cardiac kids. If you play with fire enough times,
that is true.
You will get burned.
Good point.
And today, that was what happened to the Lions. They are now 2-1. The Falcons remain undefeated, 3-0. Stadium always on demand.